In the vast tapestry of American history, few stories shine as brightly as that of Andrew Carnegie. Born into poverty in Dunfermline, Scotland, his early life offered little hint of the colossal empire he would one day command. The Industrial Revolution, while bringing progress, also brought hardship to his family, pushing them towards a momentous decision. At just 13 years old, young Andrew embarked on a journey across the Atlantic, leaving behind everything familiar for the promise of a new world. He arrived on American shores with little more than hope, a testament to the boundless potential that awaits those brave enough to seek it. Arriving in Allegheny, Pennsylvania, the Carnegie family faced immediate financial strain. Andrew, despite his youth, understood the urgent need to contribute. His first job was a grueling one, a bobbin boy in a cotton factory, earning a mere $1.20 a week. This was a harsh introduction to the American industrial landscape, demanding long hours and immense physical effort. Yet, even in this demanding environment, Carnegie's remarkable work ethic began to surface. He didn't just perform his tasks, he observed, he learned, and he prepared for the next step, always looking for ways to improve his situation and contribute more. Carnegie's drive soon propelled him beyond the cotton mill. His keen mind and quick wit caught the attention of superiors, leading him to a position as a telegraph messenger boy. This new role was a pivotal turning point. It gave him an unprecedented view of the bustling business world of Pittsburgh, connecting him to powerful figures and important transactions. He memorized names, routes, and business dealings, soaking up knowledge like a sponge. This period wasn't just about delivering messages, it was an intensive, real-world education, laying the groundwork for his future in business and showcasing his innate ability to seize every learning opportunity. His exceptional dedication as a telegrapher soon led to an even more significant opportunity, working as a personal assistant and telegraph operator for Thomas A. Scott, a superintendent for the Pennsylvania Railroad. Scott became a crucial mentor, recognizing Andrew's intelligence and ambition. Under Scott's guidance, Carnegie gained invaluable insights into the burgeoning railroad industry, learning about finance, management, and the intricate workings of large-scale enterprises. This mentorship was more than just a job, it was an apprenticeship in the highest echelons of American industry, equipping him with the strategic vision and practical knowledge essential for his future success. Carnegie's journey from employee to investor began with a small, but incredibly shrewd decision. Advised by Scott, he made his first significant investment in the Adams Express Company. Later, he invested in the Woodruff Sleeping Car Company, recognizing the immense potential of comfortable overnight travel for a rapidly expanding nation. These early ventures, funded by hard-earned savings and a keen eye for opportunity, proved incredibly profitable. They weren't just about accumulating wealth, they were lessons in capital allocation and risk assessment, laying the foundation for a lifetime of smart investments that would eventually fund an empire. Throughout his meteoric rise, Andrew Carnegie never forgot the transformative power of education. Lacking formal schooling beyond his earliest years, he dedicated himself to self-improvement. Every book he could find, every conversation with an expert, every observation of the world around him became a classroom. This belief in continuous learning wasn't just personal, it became a cornerstone of his philosophy. He understood that knowledge was not merely an asset, but a tool for innovation, a key to unlocking potential, and a pathway to overcoming any obstacle. His journey proves that a thirst for knowledge can be the most powerful engine of success. As the American landscape transformed, Carnegie's astute mind recognized the fundamental shift occurring. The nation needed more than just railroads, it needed the very material to build them, steel. Seeing the immense demand for stronger, more durable infrastructure, he strategically moved away from his railroad interests and plunged headfirst into the iron and steel industry. This wasn't a casual transition, it was a calculated risk, a bold reorientation of his entire career. He understood that true visionaries anticipate future needs and position themselves to meet them, harnessing the power of foresight to build something lasting. Carnegie's success in steel was not merely a stroke of luck, it was the direct result of his relentless work ethic. He immersed himself completely in the business, overseeing every aspect of his growing empire. Long hours, meticulous attention to detail, and an unwavering commitment to efficiency were his hallmarks. He believed in constant improvement, in cutting costs without sacrificing quality, and in reinvesting profits back into the business. This tireless dedication, a defining characteristic from his days as a bobbin boy, became the engine that forged an unparalleled industrial machine, demonstrating that sustained effort is the bedrock of monumental achievement. The foundation of Carnegie Steel was laid on principles of innovation and aggressive expansion. Carnegie was an early adopter of new technologies, eager to leverage any advantage that would improve production or reduce costs. He mastered the art of vertical integration, controlling every step of the steelmaking process from raw materials to distribution. This allowed him unprecedented control over quality and pricing, outmaneuvering competitors and solidifying his market dominance. His strategic genius transformed a fragmented industry into a streamlined, powerful force, creating an industrial marvel that defined an era and still stands as a blueprint for business efficiency. By the turn of the 20th century, Carnegie Steel was the largest and most profitable industrial corporation in the world. It produced more steel than all of Great Britain combined, fueling America's rapid expansion and urbanization. Bridges, skyscrapers, railroads, the very backbone of modern America was built with Carnegie Steel. This was more than just a company, it was an industrial empire, a testament to what a single individual, armed with an iron will and brilliant strategic vision, could achieve. Carnegie had not just built a business, he had literally forged the infrastructure of a nation, demonstrating the monumental impact of singular ambition. In 1901, Andrew Carnegie sold Carnegie Steel to J.P. Morgan for an astonishing $480 million, consolidating it into the United States Steel Corporation. This transaction instantly made him the richest man in the world, holding a personal fortune that dwarfed those of kings and emperors. To put this in perspective, his wealth at the time would be equivalent to hundreds of billions in today's dollars. Yet, for Carnegie, this vast accumulation of wealth was never an end in itself. It was the means to pursue an even greater calling, proving that true wealth lies not just in what one possesses, but in what one chooses to do with it. Carnegie articulated his philosophy on wealth in his influential essay, The Gospel of Wealth. He believed that the rich had a moral obligation to use their fortunes for the advancement of society. Rather than hoarding wealth or leaving it to heirs, he advocated for active philanthropy during one's lifetime, using one's business acumen to address societal problems. This was a revolutionary idea at a time when massive fortunes were often passed down or spent lavishly. His vision presented a powerful challenge and a clear pathway for the wealthy to become true agents of progress, transforming personal success into public benefit. True to his lifelong belief in education, Carnegie dedicated a significant portion of his immense fortune to building public libraries across the United States and around the world. He understood that access to books and learning was a powerful equalizer, empowering individuals regardless of their economic background. He established over 2,500 libraries, creating havens of knowledge that opened doors to countless minds. This wasn't just about charity, it was about democratizing opportunity, fostering intellectual growth, and ensuring that future generations had the tools to pursue their own paths of learning and self-improvement, just as he had done. Beyond libraries, Carnegie channeled his philanthropic vision into higher education. He established and supported numerous institutions, including the Carnegie Institute of Technology, now Carnegie Mellon University, and the Carnegie Institution of Washington for Scientific Research. His investments in these critical areas fostered advancements in science, engineering, and the arts, shaping the intellectual landscape for generations. Carnegie understood that investing in institutions was an investment in the future, creating platforms where talent could flourish, discoveries could be made, and society could continually push the boundaries of human achievement, fulfilling its highest potential. Carnegie's philanthropy extended beyond education and into a passionate pursuit of global peace. Having witnessed the horrors of war and its impact on ordinary lives, he established the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. His aim was to abolish war through international cooperation, education, and diplomacy. This bold initiative reflected his belief that humanity, through reason and concerted effort, could overcome its most destructive tendencies. It stands as a profound reminder that even the most hard-nosed industrialist can possess a deep humanitarian spirit, striving to build bridges not just of steel, but of understanding between nations. By the end of his life, Andrew Carnegie had given away over $350 million, a staggering 90% of his fortune. This feat of philanthropy was unprecedented in its scale and ambition, fulfilling his own dictum that the man who dies rich, dies disgraced. His commitment to distributing his wealth for public good was absolute, ensuring that his legacy would be defined not by the billions he accumulated, but by the transformative impact he had on society. He truly believed in the power of an individual to not only build immense wealth, but to strategically deploy it for the betterment of all. Andrew Carnegie passed away in 1919, but his influence continues to resonate profoundly. The institutions he created, the libraries he built, and the philanthropic principles he espoused shaped the very fabric of modern society. His life story remains a powerful testament to the American dream, an immigrant arriving with nothing, rising through relentless effort, smart decisions, and an unshakable belief in education, to become a titan of industry and a beacon of generosity. His legacy challenges us to consider our own potential, to pursue our ambitions with vigor, and to understand the profound responsibility that comes with success, encouraging us to build not just for ourselves, but for the world.